So today I thought I'd show you very quickly how you can use Bluebeam to make it easier to measure your drawings, and this is by creating a master drawing instead of using loads of individual drawings. Now, quite a few years ago, if you were measuring here in the UK and if you were looking at house type drawings for new houses, you used to get an A1 or an AO drawing and everything would be on there. It would be all your plans, elevations, sections, etc. Then a few years ago we moved over to having A3 drawings for everything. I guess that was because people had A3 printers. It was easier to take the drawings out on site. But the problem with that is you end up with this kind of scenario now. So you can see here I've got a house type set of drawings. This is all in one drawing, and I've got page after page here, and having this isn't particularly user friendly when you're measuring, jumping from page to page, and so we can use Bluebeam to do something about that. So over here I've got an example file, and you'll see here I've created this is basically a master file. It's like a template, but I don't save it as a template, but there's a reason for that which I'll go into another time. And I've created all different types of setups here, and if you look down here, they are quite big drawings. They're not for printing. This is just for measuring. See, these are sizes down here much bigger than normal, but the way we can then use this is if I jump over to this house type set of drawings. I don't want that front page when I'm measuring. I don't want that page. Now this is a fast stopping page, so I'm measuring brickwork and scaffolding, say, so I don't want that. Now this is where it starts to become a bit more interesting. I probably don't want this drawing when I'm measuring brickwork and scaffolding, because substructure is normally done by the ground worker. But just say I want to take that just for reference, where I might have to do the splash courses of brickwork. So on this page I'm going to do Control Alt and C, snapshot the whole page, go back to my brickwork example. Now I'm going to use this template down here, and because it's unlikely that I'm going to use it very often, I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it down the bottom. I can then go back to my drawing. I can then say next page. That's an opposite. I don't really need to, as opposite, I don't really need that anymore. Okay, ground floor plan, definitely need that. Control Alt C. Let's paste that up in there. What we got next? Well, it says ground floor plan, but that's the first floor plan. Now these are all at 1 to 50. And we'll keep going. First floor joist layout, probably don't need it, but I could take it just in case. Things like beam filling and things like that. I'm going to put that down the bottom though, because I probably won't need it. There we go. And truss setting layout. This might tell me about spandrel panels and where they're used and not used. What else we got? Elevations, of course. Now let's see, this is at 1 to 100, so it's still on an A3 drawing, so we're going to paste that in here. But what you'll see I've also done is over here I've created a viewport for this at 1 to 100, so I don't need to do anything. I can measure everything off this page. This will be measured at 1 to 100, everything else will be measured at 1 to 50. Have we got anything else? Yes, we've got some sections. Oh, get in the right place there. Any more? One more section. Now, obviously, if you had more plans or any more drawings, you can set up your template to accept more. You can see here, I've got this one. This would have an A1 drawing in the corner, and then it would have A3 drawings. This would have I've got drawings set up for A2s. I've just got all sorts of drawings set up. So, I mean, what's the size of that? That's 100. That takes 16 A3 drawings. So you can create a master file and then just use the ones you want. So anyway, for me, that is much easier to use that set of drawings for measuring, and yeah, it just makes things so much easier. Now the other thing you can do with this is say I had same house type, different elevations. What I could do is if I wanted to, I could copy that page, I could put it down here. Because everything else stays the same apart from the elevations, I could delete that out and go and find my new drawing, new elevations, and just paste that in there, and I'd have my second house type. Then once you finish with these, all you need to do is come down to your markup list, and I'm going to filter on snapshot. I'm going to select all of my snapshots, and I'm going to go, can I do it down here? No, I'm going to come up here, document, and I'm going to go flatten, currently selected markups, flatten, clear my filter. So I've now got a drawing. If I come back to my measuring tools, tool chest, external wall type 1. Oh, I'm on the wrong one there. I need to go to the next drawing because that's the one I deleted out of. So I could start measuring the brickwork at 1 to 100. You can see here, and down here. If I started measuring down here, say I came down to my scaffolding, and I was going to measure the gauge, and I just measured it over the top of everything. And there you go, that's measured at 1 to 50. So this is a really quick and easy way of creating a master set of drawings so you can complete your measures far easier. Well, I find it far easier and quicker, more accurate, just great. So yeah, that's the video for today. Hope you enjoyed that.